Welcome into Flames Central. Thanks so much for joining us. Alongside Annie Corey, I'm Matt Warner. We're in the final days of 2025, and with that in mind, we're looking back at some of the best from the past year.
Yeah, the best moments on the field for Liberty Athletics and some of the most memorable stories that we've shared on this show here in 2025.
Yeah, from the court to the diamond to the track and beyond, 2025 was the year that featured unforgettable moments for so many programs here at Liberty. So let's kick things off by remembering many of the teams that made 2025 so special.
Flames Athletics excelled in 2025, capturing a total of 10 different conference championships in the calendar year. Men's basketball was one of them. The Flames were among the nation's leaders in shooting percentage and assist-to-turnover ratio.
Cleveland to the rack for two.
NBA draft pick Talon Peter led the way, shooting 45% from three, on his way to the Conference USA 6th Man of the Year award.
Peter, what's he got up his sleeve? The reversal.
Their 28th victory of the season was over Jacksonville State and earned them the Conference USA Tournament Championship and the program's 7th NCAA tournament berth.
We going dancing.
The women would join the men as CUSA champions. Bella Smuda led the team in scoring from the inside, while the dual threat of Emma Hess and Asia Boone lit it up from beyond the arc. Those three would all score in double figures in the CUSA championship game as the Lady Flames took down two-time defending champ Middle Tennessee for their 26th win of the season.
The Liberty Flames are the champions of Conference USA.
For the nation!
Women's lacrosse got in on the fun with their first ever conference title. This team was a scoring juggernaut, setting single-season records for goals, assists, points, and draw controls.
Here's Mackenzie Lehman getting downhill, goes low and scores as Lehman adds her 50th of the season.
In the championship game against Coastal Carolina, the Lady Flames jumped out to a 5-0 lead in the first quarter and never looked back.
The countdown commences. Flames Nation has waited a long time for this. For the first time in program history, Liberty is going to the NCAA tournament.
Liberty's swimming and diving team is no stranger to championships. 2025 marked their 7th straight conference title.
Anybody's race. Cannings in first.
The Lady Flames were led by Cameron Cannings, who was named the most outstanding swimmer of the meet.
Nobody's gonna catch Liberty.
During the championship meet, Liberty set 8 program records, 5 meet records, and 5 conference records. And Jake Schellenberger earned his 7th Coach of the Year honor.
Here we go, team! Go Flames!
Softball reached heights never before achieved in 2025, and they did it the hard way. Led by Conference Player of the Year Rachel Roop, the Lady Flames sported a team batting average of .331 on their way to the program's first 50-win season. The girls would win the CUSA championship.
Go Flames and go God!
And their reward was to be placed in the same NCAA regional with Texas A&M, the #1 team in the country. That thrill-packed weekend saw the Lady Flames take down #1 and reach the first super regional in program history.
Yeah! Super Regionals! Go Flames and go God!
Holy smokes! It's not even close at the end!
Track and field has a long history of success, and 2025 was no exception. The Lady Flames won the CUSA Indoor Championship in March. Allie Zealand led the way by winning the mile. She was named the Freshman of the Meet for her efforts. At the Outdoor Championships in May, the Lady Flames once again captured the CUSA crown by a whopping 61 points over second-place UTEP. Allie Zealand won the 1500 at this event. Then in November, it was the Allie Zealand show once again as she won the CUSA Cross Country Championship by nearly 30 seconds to lead the Lady Flames to their second consecutive cross-country title. Zealand would then go on to earn All-America honors at the Cross Country National Championships. In the fall, 2 more teams would join the list of conference champions.
Let it sink in, Flames fans. It's time to lift the trophy.
Women's soccer concluded a 14-win season with a convincing showing in the CUSA tournament. Senior Ivy Gardner led Liberty with 16 goals during the season, 6 of them game winners.
Gardner tripped up outside the box. Play continues. Rutledge comes out. Liberty cashes in.
She would then set the CUSA record with 5 goals scored throughout the championship, as the Lady Flames cruised to their second CUSA title in 3 years.
Let's go!
And finally, field hockey joined the championship parade this year. The Lady Flames would be ranked inside the top 10 all season long, reaching as high as number 5 in week 3. Their only 2 losses of the regular season came against top 5 programs, North Carolina and Virginia. They would run the table in conference play, winning their 3rd Big East title.
It'll be Tornati. Down low, shot goes! And Liberty's going to the NCAA tournament.
10 conference championships in 2025. It was a year that Liberty fans will never forget.
So many incredible moments from the past year. Annie, what's your favorite?
I have to go with Liberty softball.
Yeah.
Shocking the nation, upsetting number 1 Texas A&M. I mean, Rachel Roop, Elena Escobar,
Yeah.
the whole community, the whole nation rallying around them. So much fun to watch.
Everyone was talking about softball,
Oh,
which
everyone.
was so
the
cool.
MLB posting them. So cool. Matt, what was yours?
Well, for me, it was men's basketball.
Okay.
The semifinal game of the conference tournament, they were down big to Kennesaw State.
Yeah.
Looked like it was all over. They came back and won and eventually made it to the NCAA tournament. Such a cool experience, such a cool moment for that team. For me, that was the best. That was the best of 2025.
No, it's hard to beat that run. It was so much fun. Well, while our athletes here on campus were dominating, a former Flame has been carving out a reputation for himself as one of the best backup quarterbacks in the NFL. We got the chance to catch up with the Liberty legend and current Green Bay Packer Malik Willis earlier this year to learn about his growth on the field and in his faith.
Green Bay, Wisconsin, the home of the Packers, one of the most historic franchises in the NFL. But while the history may loom large, it's the small town feel surrounding this team that has made it a perfect fit for former Liberty quarterback Malik Willis.
This is one of the best places to be at in the league, and you can feel it. And the way the city supports this team, it's awesome.
It may be awesome now, but Malik's journey to Green Bay was an unexpected one. After 2 frustrating seasons in Tennessee, he would be traded from the Titans just prior to the start of the 2024 season.
We say we believe in God's plan. We say we trust in, the journey and the path that he has for us. So you just got to be willing to accept whatever comes along with it. It's never how we expect it.
Malik wouldn't exactly get the chance to ease into his backup role with the Packers, as an injury to starter Jordan Love would thrust him into the starting role in just the 2nd game of the season.
The opportunity comes my 2nd week here. It was kind of crazy, but I felt like just to utilize everything that I've learned over the past 2 years, and there was my opportunity to go out there and play again. And I just tried to take advantage of it.
And that's exactly what he did.
He was 12 of 14 for 120.
Leading the Packers to 2 key wins, while also quickly earning the respect of his new team.
I just appreciate y'all boys helping me out along the way, bro, instilling confidence in me and helping me, go out there and play.
There's no doubt Malik has improved as a quarterback during his time in Green Bay.
I mean, if you ask me, it's no way that this guy shouldn't be, 32 teams starting somewhere.
He's certainly, so much further along, not only, in his play, but then in, just how he affects the room as well.
But he's also experienced growth in other areas of his life.
I feel like my spiritual growth more than anything, through all the ups and downs that come with, not only my job, but just life. Continuing to stay grounded in that, because that's more important than anything. Whether I come and throw a football, whether I go into, a job with my degree, it doesn't matter. You're gonna need that foundation, and that is what benefits you more in the long run, because this life is short. The life that we want to live is we want to be upstairs, you know what I mean?
And it's that faith in God that was fostered during his time playing at Liberty. an experience that lifted both he and the Flames to a new level of prominence.
I think it's, a blessing more than anything, just the opportunity to leave a mark on a place, and a beautiful place such as Liberty, and just how they supported us there, and just see what it's grown into. We're in a conference now, we're not independent. That's awesome. So we can go get some championships and hopefully continue to just build and move up.
Continuing to build is something Malik understands well. Now entering his 4th NFL season, he's developed himself as a player and as a person. And he understands what it takes to play and stay at football's highest level.
More than anything, just the amount of dedication you gotta have to it. It's not sometimes you like doing it, sometimes you don't. The dedication and consistency of what you do and the intent. It's all about intent, because you could do it for all these external reasons, but until you do it for an internal reason, you won't put all you have into it. And I feel like if you don't put all you have into it, you'll never get what you want out of it. I enjoy going out there every day, competing with the guys, enjoying and hyping guys up, having fun, scoring touchdowns. That's the best part to me. And then just the camaraderie, just building the relationship with the guys. Every time we get to go out on that field, I think it's been awesome just to be a part of, learning so much, and just been really enjoying it.
Malik Willis, so beloved here at Liberty, now in part because he was a record-setting quarterback, but I think also his humility. People just really got a sense that. You got a sense of it in that piece. Such a humble guy in the way that he approaches things, and it's another reason why the Packers love him as well.
Yeah, so cool to not only see the success he had at Liberty, but also now becoming one of the premier backup quarterbacks in the NFL. So many people are talking about how elite he's been this season and in his career so far.
Absolutely. Maybe a starting spot in the not-too-distant future for Malik. We shall see. All right, we turn now to another story we shared with you this past year. Ashley Reininger was a force for Liberty women's basketball from 2012 to 2016. She would finish her career as one of the best bigs to ever put on a Liberty uniform. Off the court, well, she was just as good, earning academic All-American honors twice. She made everything she did look easy, until suddenly it wasn't. A freak accident would change everything.
I remember the flight.
911, what's your emergency?
I remember flying around.
Sean hit the ground hard.
And then that's the last thing I remember.
Dispatch, requesting medevac at scene. Please stand by. We'll give you the information we have as soon as possible.
I think she could have a big game against the Chanticleers.
Reininger fouled, and it's good.
Ashley Reininger-Scott was a standout player for Liberty women's basketball.
And Ashley Reininger, in the right place at the right time, picks up a steal and a nice bucket off the glass.
Finishing her college career ranked near the top of the school's all-time leaders in rebounds, blocked shots, and points.
And Reininger, nice-looking shot inside.
My time at Liberty helped kind of just grow me as a person, grow me in my faith, and just build a really strong foundation for me to just continue moving forward in life.
And they're giving an address again at 6402 North Central.
Ashley is now a detective with the Cleveland, Ohio Police Department, and she works out of the 4th District, an area of Cleveland that's considered to be the most dangerous.
A mass shooting here in Cleveland capped off a violent night across Northeast Ohio.
I have a code 1 shot fired.
Ashley currently serves as an investigator on the Violent Crimes Task Force, an area of law enforcement that's quickly becoming her specialty.
Specifically, dealing with a lot of shootings and a lot of robberies involving guns.
We have 2 victims of GSWs and 3 more victims.
I really enjoy just the ability to help people, to kind of enter into like some of the most crisis of situations.
Black jacket, gray sweater, jeans, armed with a gun.
To be able to arrest people that are harming others.
The call of the person's shot came in at...
When Ashley's not making the streets safer for the people of Cleveland, you can find her and her husband Gabe in some of the most picturesque places on earth.
We are definitely outdoors people. Yeah, that's probably one of the most common ways that we like to spend time together. With her job being very demanding, she really looks forward to planning trips, and usually like national parks are part of that.
In October of 2023, the couple would hit the road for another planned adventure. This time, the destination would be the stunning and uniquely diverse terrain of the western U.S.
When we travel, we like to look for not necessarily extreme activities, but things that are kind of more thrilling.
We saw that there's an area that is really well known for paragliding and hang gliding.
Point of the Mountain Flight Park in Draper, Utah, is considered by flyers to be one of the top destinations in North America for the sport.
It was very busy. I was really shocked at how many people gathered on this hillside.
And once Gabe and Ashley began speaking with the instructors, the couple quickly learned they had an issue.
There was a weight limit.
Gabe was grounded, but Ashley would fly tandem with seasoned flight instructor Joshua Ellison.
I remember the flight. It was a beautiful day. It was perfectly blue sky, not a cloud in sight, and you could see for miles and miles across the valley. It was beautiful. And we were so high up in the air. So it was simultaneously frightening and also really cool at the same time. After about 20 minutes of flying, he said, okay, it's time, we're gonna start heading towards landing.
Another gentleman in a hang glider, he got really close to them.
We started kind of coming closer to the ground towards where we were gonna land.
Somehow he got kind of turned into their parachute line. And then his hang glider actually collapsed their parachute lines. It tangled them together.
That's the last thing I remember.
And they spiraled.
What happened?
A hang glider collided with a paraglider. Turned around, heard a yell, saw him hit the ground hard. It was hard.
Initially, I was shocked that they just fell out of the sky. A whole group of us started to kind of run over to the site, and all three of them were sort of tangled in this sort of mess. I ran straight over to Ashley, and she was actually just unresponsive at the time. They sent a medical helicopter to the hillside. They had the team of EMTs that came over with a stretcher board, and we had to load her up. She was still breathing and stuff, but clearly really shocked and hurt. And I think that's where I started to get really worried of what's gonna happen now and what does this mean?
The next memory that I have is waking up in the hospital. I have no idea what happened, but I remember that I was paragliding right before this, so it's I would assume it has to do with that.
The surgeon informs Gabe that Ashley will need emergency surgery to repair her fractured spine, and she may have severed her spinal cord.
He explained to me, he's I can't promise that she's not gonna be paralyzed. And I said, okay, do whatever you have to do.
For the next 5 hours, Gabe would patiently wait and update friends and family on Ashley's condition. It was during this time he would learn that the instructor, 44-year-old Joshua Ellison, had died from injuries sustained at the accident.
That's when I felt like the wind had got knocked out of me. And I think I did a lot of praying, a lot of just I'm God, I don't know why this happened. I don't know why it happened here and now. I'm thankful that she's still alive and we can handle whatever comes.
The surgery to repair Ashley's spine was a success, and surgeons concluded that there was no damage to her spinal cord, but Ashley would need several more surgeries before a full recovery could begin.
I had broken the pelvis in 5 different places, and they had to wait, I think it was 24 hours before they could do surgery on that. So in addition to the spine and the pelvis, I dislocated my right shoulder, I dislocated my sternum, I tore my rotator cuff and labrum in my left shoulder. I had internal bleeding in my kidneys and liver. I had both of my lungs collapsed. The first couple of days in the hospital, I just remember being just overwhelmingly thankful to still be alive and thankful that I wasn't going to be paralyzed.
Over the next 4 weeks, Gabe and Ashley would live in Utah.
Good.
And besides visits from close friends and family, the couple would rely on the generosity and support from local first responders and law enforcement.
They visited us in the hospital, just complete strangers. And so a lot of my needs outside of her being in the hospital, but a place to stay, a vehicle, those were actually provided through other officers in the area.
Hi, that was excellent.
Once discharged from the hospital, Ashley would still need 24-hour care at a skilled nursing facility. And the couple would be eager to begin those next steps of recovery at home in Ohio. But this would require a medical jet with the medical staff on board, and the availability plus the cost seemed impossible.
We were telling all of our family and friends, we're like, just pray that somehow God can bring someone who can provide this.
And just days before Ashley was scheduled to be discharged, the couple's prayers would be answered.
It was a group called Jet ICU that got in touch with us, and I mean, we just started crying. I read the text and I'm like, I think we have a flight home.
At the time, my pelvis, my back, everything was so sensitive. And so I just remember at first like being really, really uncomfortable, but they did a fantastic job of like taking care of me.
Once back in Ohio, Ashley would spend several weeks in a skilled nursing home and then transition to a rehab facility before finally making it back to the couple's home. A home Ashley hadn't seen in nearly 2 months.
It was just such a blessing to be back home, to no longer have beeping machines while I'm trying to sleep.
I quickly had to learn how to be a caretaker, whether it be helping her in and out of bed, getting dressed, getting food. I mean, so many needs. She felt like she was a big burden, you know. She felt kind of guilty that she wasn't able to do a lot on her own. But I'm like, you know, we will get there again.
I just remember looking at my body and being like, I think it should be able to move. Like, my entire life, I've been physically able-bodied. I've been extremely active, very athletic. Never had to think anything about being able to just move and do whatever I wanted to do.
That's also been a blessing to see the kind of recovery that she's made, knowing how limited she was and how much her body was just traumatically injured.
And exactly 1 year after the accident, Ashley and Gabe would hit the road again and travel back to Utah.
We called it our victory lap. We got to say, hey, I can actually walk into and out of the hospital now, and last time I was still in a wheelchair. We got to thank everyone that helped us. They had never seen me really stand up. So as I walked in to greet all of them and to thank them, they were very surprised at how tall I was. These are the cards that we received while we were in the hospital in Utah.
It had a dog in it.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
I think I've found that even in like difficult times and even in circumstances that you don't really want to go through, God is still good and He's still providing every step of the way.
This one has a special offer inside. You can see the reality of what it means to walk by faith when you are brought really, really low, when you feel like it's no longer your own strength, your own capability, your own, resources. The way that God met our needs can only be explained by His miraculous power in our lives.
While we might not understand it, and I don't think we ever will, we can trust that God is going to use us for His glory. We can trust that He's still faithful, even when life is hard.
Such an incredible story, such an impressive person. Ashley, the way that she has persevered through all that she has been through in her life.
Yeah, storied Liberty women's basketball player as well. So it's so inspiring to see how God is using her journey as a testimony now.
Yeah, certainly one of the best stories that we had here in 2025. All right, that's going to about do it for us this week. As always, for all the stories we put out in 2025, you can go to libertyflamecentral.com.
Yeah, and Flame Central podcast bigger and better than ever in 2026. So make sure you stick around every single Monday.
Is it? Well, I hope so. Okay, sounds good to me. Hey, hope everybody has a happy new year and a great 2026. For Annie, I'm Matt. We'll see you right back here next week.